Hey guys, welcome back into the channel. Today's video is going to be about shipping Star Wars Black Series action figures. I got one right here. It's an Ahsoka Tano. I see some people who are listing these online and they're doing it over 1 pound. I'm not sure why that is, why they're going over 1 pound. These can actually be shipped first class. And with collectors on these, you want to ship these, with bubble wrap and packing peanuts and stuff. A lot of people wonder about the corners staying nice and mint, the figure looks good. You're able to fetch a little bit of a higher price if you do that, if you put a little more time into that. So today's video is gonna be how to do that. Now I am going to use eBay boxes. They're free if you use your store coupon. I'll actually put a link down below. And just regular packing peanuts from Office Depot, Staples, wherever you get them. Same thing with the bubble wrap. I get mine from American Bubble Boy. This is not a sponsorship or anything from them. It's just where I order mine from. And like I said, the boxes are free from eBay for having a store subscription. If you don't use those boxes, you can get them at like Walmart and a couple other different places. You can get them, buy them. They're like, I don't know, 50 cents to maybe $1 right now. I haven't really bought them in a while, but that's a good place to look for them. So let's go ahead and go over to the ship station here. I'm gonna show you how to do this. Okay guys, so we're here at the ship station. So I'm going to show you right here. This is the eBay box that I'm going to use. It's a 10 by 8 by 6. These are free with a store subscription, or you can actually just order them directly if you want to pay for them. Might be a few more cheaper options at like an Office Depot, maybe on Amazon, Walmart. I know that they have these box sizes there, so you might want to check there first. But if you do have that store coupon, go ahead and use it for these. Okay. Now this box is a little bit bigger than this figure. The goal that we're going to have is to keep this thing under 13 ounces. After 13 ounces, your shipping goes up, okay? And we want to save a few bucks. So what we're going to do is, if you notice, is that when you make the box, go ahead and make this real quick. There is a ton of extra space in there, as you can see. Okay, now the good thing is that it's going to give us a little bit of room for the packing peanuts and for the bubble wrap. The bad news is that we don't want to use too much void fill on these. Now, if this was a really high-end figure, I might actually use this whole box just to give it more cushion. But this is just I'm saying you can still buy these. They're still on the shelf at the timing of this video. You can still buy these. Okay, you still go to the Walmart, Target. They're out. So like I said, we're going to try to keep it under 13 ounces. So we're going to bubble wrap it first. So we'll grab some bubble wrap. Now there's two different ways you can do this. You can do it the long way, which is like this, which I feel like provides more corner protection, which is really what you want to do. Or you can do a wrap like this. The problem with that is that you don't really get as much. I'm saying it's gonna be more bulky, but I'm not really a fan of that direction. You can do it if you want to. I'm saying it's kind of trial and error on what works best for you, but I'm gonna do it this way where I wrap it. Piece of tape there. Like I said, we're gonna get that corner protection. I know if you've watched any of my other videos, I'm all about the corner protection, but that's true in anything. Comic books, CGC, toys, Funko Pops, always protect the corners. They're probably the weakest point and the point that most collectors look for, more so than anything. If they're gonna want to collect a mint box, they're gonna look at the corners first. Now I'm just throwing some pieces of tape on right now just to kind of get through this video. What you would want to do probably though is actually tape on the corners like so, but you don't have to do that. Now, like I said, nice thing about this box being a little bit bigger is it does provide us with a little extra room. So I'm going to put a layer of packing peanuts down right here, just a small layer to cover it up. I just got some Office Depot ones, nothing fancy. If you have a Uline account, or if you just want to go Office Depot, Staples, wherever, you can grab them from there. Just a few packing peanuts at the bottom here. Just enough to create kind of a cushion. You're going to put your figure in, and then you're going to fill the sides and the bottom right here and this side with packing peanuts. I know I call them packing peanuts. Some people call them void fill. There's different names for them. I think the official name is void fill, but I've just always referred to them as packing peanuts. What do you call them? Styrofoam candy? No, don't do that. Okay, so there we go. We got the sides now done. And I have my scale on, just so that way I can be keeping an eye on the weight. Right now we're at 11.6 ounces, so we're still under that 13 ounce mark. You could actually, if you wanted to, get them under the 8 ounce mark, but the problem is that you're going to sacrifice a lot of packing. And if you're selling figures that people want to collect, that want, you know, mint packaging, they don't want anything damaged in transit, you're going to have to go under the 13 ounce mark. Like I said, the reason why I'm doing this video is because I see people shipping them priority, and I'm like, why? How are you going over a pound? Like, what are you putting in here to do that? I know some of these Star Wars figures weigh a little bit more, but it shouldn't. Even if you went over 13 ounces, let's say it was like really heavy figure, there's no reason why you should go to a pound. So essentially what we're going to do here is you have two different options. You can just fill this the rest with void fill and just be done with it, send it off like that. Or you could actually cut the sides right here, right here, right here, right here, and you could fold it in on itself. And that would just mean that you are going to be at straight up 11.6 ounces, probably right around 12 once you put some more tape on it, slap the label on it. Now, I do want to show you one other thing when it comes to this, and I need to get one more figure to do it. The nice thing about these boxes, and I'm going to throw this out, is that if you needed to, you could actually fit multiples in here, bubble wrapped, okay? As you can see, fitting the figure this way with the bubble wrap actually allows for maybe two other figures to fit in. Now, this would go over a pound, okay? There's no doubt about that. So you would definitely want to adjust your shipping accordingly. But I'm saying if you're doing free shipping, it goes over a pound, you're looking at probably $13 max right now to ship it from, I'm in California, that'd be shipping it to New York. It's going to be about $8 or $11, depending if it's like a middle of the US or just like in my own state. So it's really not a bad idea to stock up on these 10 8x6s because you can get 3 figures in here pretty relatively easy. I would, if you did this and you put the 2 other figures in here, I would make sure to still void fill the rest of this. You're probably going to have a little bit better structure of the box. If you have 3 figures in here, it probably won't shift too much, and there probably wouldn't be too much chance of damage, because as you put more cardboard, more things in, it makes the box more sturdy. So I hope this helps. If you have any other questions about any other shipping videos, I'm going to be doing those for a while. I'm going to try to release them every Friday, especially with the collectibles market, the way that it is. I know a lot of people, I see new sellers get on these platforms and they send a Funko Pop in like a bubble mailer, and the person's pissed off, they get negative feedback, but it's not really, you know, their fault because they were never shown how to properly ship it. Same things with these figures. You know, they might find one of these, you know, in a clearance aisle at Target, and they buy it for $5 and, you know, sell it for 20, 25, 30. But then they send it bubble mailer, or they put it in a cereal box or something, and the guys or the girl who gets it is a collector, and it comes all, you know, a couple dings and nicks, nothing, you know, that anybody who's opening a toy would really care about. But as a collector, they'd be like, no, that's not what I paid for. I paid for a nice mint box. So I hope this video helps. Like I said, any questions about any other shipping videos, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below. Thanks for tuning in and staying to the end, and we'll see you on the next one.